Tim, you know what? This week I get to say the magic words.
No.
Wait, no, but I'm supposed to say the magic words.
No.
You know what? I don't care if you say no this time. I am saying the magic words. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of As the Buckle Turns. I'm Adam.
I'm Tim.
And Tim, how did you edit me?
I've been saving that trick for a very long time.
I'm confused a little bit right now. I feel betrayed. But now I'm going to say them, and no one can stop me. That's right, ladies and gentlemen.
The thing is,
I am now your As the Buckle Turns predictions champion.
Took you long enough.
I know.
Adam, you may be the champ, but I got the championship.
Okay, so you have the belt, but whatever.
And possession is 9/10 of the law, so technically, I am still the champion.
It's only because you can't send me the belt. It's okay.
That's true. Especially since you could lose it tonight.
So yes, FastLane, I won. I actually won. It's amazing. Miracles do happen. The crowd goes wild. I'm so happy. I'm happy.
I just want to point out, I purposely picked people I knew were probably going to lose for the specific reason. Because I was hoping for a better story at this point in some of these matches.
You only got 3 wrong, so it wasn't that bad.
We only disagreed on, 2.
Well, only on 3. But yeah, so let's go ahead and jump right in, and we're going to run down the FastLane card. Hold on, I got to bring it up again. There it is. Okay. So the pre-show kicked off with the New Day versus Shinsuke Nakamura and Rusev. And yeah, the New Day, beat them.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't catch it. I'm sorry.
I got the very ending.
I didn't even catch that.
That's about it.
I forgot the show was on for a little while.
Again?
Yeah. I'm sorry. Again, and I went to bed early too.
It's FastLane. I don't blame you. Nothing usually happens at these
But
pay-per-views.
I did catch the Usos defeating Miz and Shane, or as I like to call them, Team S&M.
Oh, dude, I'll say this. Shane had a great coast to coast where he changed it to a drop kick to one of the Usos and went for the splash on the Miz. So
yeah, it was a damn good match.
Mm-hmm. And then we got the heel turn by
Finally.
Shane.
We've been waiting for this a lot longer than we thought it was going to be.
Because originally they kind of scrapped the plans at one point, and then they came back to them.
I mean, it works. I mean, this close to WrestleMania,
Yeah.
I understand being like, I can't go into WrestleMania being the champ. So there goes my WrestleMania hopes. All right, well, screw you, partner. You didn't do what I needed you to.
Mm-hmm. And the beatdown was brutal,
yeah,
too.
It was.
It was good. It was a good, and Miz was over in his hometown. They were all over him. Now, I have a question. I've noticed this lately. The Titantron graphics for the characters. You know how they had different things that would go through images of them, clips of their matches, part of the whole presentation. They aren't doing that anymore. It's just their name
Yeah,
now, which is
I
dumb.
kind of liked the hey, they've done this, and here's some, information, even though it's filtered through the WWE eye. So
But who knows? So yeah, so he was over. It'll be interesting to see how they sell this matchup. It should be good. Um, but
but we both.
it was a good way to start off the show, though.
But we both got that one correct by choosing the Usos winning there.
If I knew it was in Ohio, I would have in Miz's hometown. I wouldn't have even questioned that he was going to lose.
All right, next up was Asuka retaining her championship against Mandy Rose. That was another. I enjoyed this match a lot.
It was a good match. You definitely got to see how green Mandy
Yes.
is still.
But at the same time, she did very well in the ring. Having the twisted ending, the squirrely ending worked out for everyone.
Especially taking that real kick to the face. Ow.
Hey, sometimes you got to sell it, okay?
Yeah. Again, though, of course, this is WWE, obviously. We just brought in the women's tag titles. We're going to immediately break up one of our long-term tag teams
Yep,
and put them in a feud.
of course they are.
And the rumor going forward right now is that that'd be probably Asuka versus the two in a triple threat match for the title, possibly throwing another person in there as well. I'm fine with it, but at the same time, I would rather see them in the tag titles. Don't get rid of them. You just had them at the Elimination Chamber in the final elimination. So why would you? I don't know.
It's WWE storyline logic. They'll actually probably not even actually be that broken up. They'll be back in the hunt for the tag titles in a week or two.
Probably.
Next,
Peyton Royce and I can't think of her name of the Iconics got a nice little one-ups over Bailey and Sasha this week when they pulled out the hypocrisy of saying that they can defend on all the brands, but they have yet to show their faces on SmackDown yet.
yes, yeah. I
So, oops, spoilers.
All right, next up was, to me, one of the weirdest segments. Kofi had been hanging out in front of Vince's office for an hour. The New Day just show up, kick in the door, and Vince is like, "Oh, I've been waiting in here for an hour." It's like, no, this is not how it works. Kofi even said that he's been knocking on the door too.
Vince is all.
Nope.
Vince is a death. That's
It
why
was a
you can't hear.
terrible promo. And then Kofi getting put into a handicap match.
Which at one point I thought they were going to have him win to kind of overcome, but clearly it was meant for him to lose so they could use that for this past week. So that the gauntlet he has to run again.
He's going to be built as a sympathetic face. So by the time WrestleMania comes around and he finally gets his chance to face against Bryan, they're able to turn in an emotional match, I hope.
I do like how in the promo Vince he was talking to Bryan backstage, and Bryan said Kofi is none but a B+ player.
That's sharp, man. That hurts. But yeah, next, and then the match, that was a 5-minute beatdown. Then we get the triple threat tag team match for the WWE Raw Tag Team Championships, where the I don't know what happened. I don't remember this match right now. Like I no, I
Revival
know that,
retained.
but I actually forget what happened in this match.
Um, it was actually a good match. The use of the triangle of only two people in one at a time, tagging in and out. Um, like we predicted, Chad Gable took the pin to save Ricochet and Aleister Black from actually taking a pin loss. Um, so it was definitely a good match. But it was just there to fill space at this point and trying to make the revival happy, and you have the newcomers because Aleister Black and Ricochet are basically just taking Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano's spots
Right.
because they have nothing for them.
Well, it actually does seem that there might be something for them because recently the Usos extended an invitation to anybody for the challenge for their titles. And Ricochet kind of said, yeah, let's do this.
Which would be interesting.
I know.
If we get that at WrestleMania. Because they're facing the War Raiders at TakeOver for the NXT tag titles. Because they won the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. So, lose the War Raiders, win the tag titles from the Usos at WrestleMania.
I know. Or they win both.
That'd be funny.
No,
They
but
won't.
it does also. I was just scrolling through Twitter, and I saw a lot of back and forth between, Lana and, the Twitterverse. Because she was trying to give Aleister Black crap about being tatted up. And also the fact that it seems to be that Ricochet and Aleister Black are in the picture for the SmackDown title, SmackDown tag team titles. And she was basically complaining about that. And I'm like, honey, really don't talk about people getting tattoos. That's the Twitterverse is going to turn on you real fast.
Even if you're trying to get that heat and she's doing it
It
on
really
purpose,
was
no.
like looking over the back and forth. It really does look like she tried so hard to be in character and failed at it. And it's just like, oh, Lana, don't do that. Let someone else handle it. So there might be a little bit of Nakamura and Rusev being like, hey, no, we deserve a chance. And it's like, you guys just lost. You don't deserve anything.
Yeah. I know.
All right, next up is
we'll
the
see.
Fatal 4-Way for the WWE United States Championship, where Samoa Joe defeated Andrade, R-Truth, and Rey Mysterio. This match was crazy. This was awesome.
Yeah, it was. Now, this kind of hurt our predictions because it was originally supposed to be Rey Mysterio versus Andrade on the kickoff show, but it got changed to a Fatal 4-Way for the United States Championship. And I immediately texted you and said our predictions for Rey and Andrade was who we go with
Yeah.
for the United States title match. We don't lose
Yeah.
on one, even though we were going
It
to
was
lose.
worth it. I didn't mind.
So, yeah. Still a great match. And glad to see Joe go over. Would love to see Andrade take the belt at some point, but at the same time,
Yes.
Joe needs it more
I
right
see
now,
Andrade
honestly.
being the person that will take over when they move Joe up into the main event situation. They will.
if they
They'll
ever
move
do
him
it
up.
again.
Joe deserves to be up there.
Oh, we know.
All right,
we'll
next
see.
up is the tag team match for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships, where the Boss and Hug Connection was able to survive the Botchery Botch team. Botch Fest. Team Botch Fest
No, it's Botch
of
Fest.
Nia Jax and Tamina. So I have weird timing
by-
at every one of these pay-per-views so far. Because I work in the morning, I had to sleep relatively early. And every time, it's when Nia Jax is coming to the ring. Like, the moment that her music hits, I'm like, and on that note, you guys have a great night. And I'm gone.
This wasn't a
just wasn't a
bad
good one.
match. It wasn't necessarily a good one, but boy, when we called the
Aw.
Botch Fest, it was a Botch Fest. First off, Nia couldn't get Sasha off her shoulders so Bailey could catch her, so she's just sitting there like ready to catch her, and she's not coming off, so she looks dumb. Then the pop-up Samoan drop that Nia couldn't catch Sasha and fell to her knees and then had to get back up. She was trying to do too much for her skill level, and we got lucky that none of them got injured.
Hey, at least the Boss and Hug Connection overcame the odds.
Yeah, but then they had to have keep them strong. They destroyed the champions. Then Beth Phoenix got in their face, got destroyed. Natalya came down to make the save. She got destroyed.
So this is clearly not the end of this happening.
Oh. Tamina and Nia need to go away. They need to go away. And there's a rumor that we'll get a Nia Jax and Tamina versus Natalie and Beth Phoenix at WrestleMania. Probably knowing our luck, it'll probably be like a fatal 4-way for the tag titles again.
No, we don't.
No one wants to see Nia Jax and Tamina at WrestleMania on the main card. I would love to see Beth Phoenix wrestle another match.
No, not at all.
But not against those two. But damn, it's just like, get rid of them. No one cares. You're rewarding people who
I don't
injured
understand it.
your own stars by keeping them in major plays.
All right,
No,
next
you
up
don't
was,
do that.
I didn't
I'm
realize
sorry.
it was a triple threat match until just now. For the WWE Championship of Daniel Bryan, Kevin Owens, and Mustafa Ali. Where did that come from?
He caught us all off guard. Because when he announced a triple threat match, everyone was like, wait, that was a ploy earlier. Wait, is it an actual triple threat match? Wait,
No,
is
it's
Kofi getting
Mustafa
his
Ali.
shot now? No. And the idea was because he wasn't at the Elimination Chamber for his title shot there, he got to add it into this one. And you could tell the fans were disappointed because he gets a
because
decent cheer
we're
from the
now
fans.
actually invested
They
in
were
Kofi.
like not happy. Yeah, I mean we're invested in Mustafa Ali.
It's the same
but
thing
at the
that
same
happened to
time,
Rey Mysterio
Not-
when everyone
not there.
everyone was wishing for Daniel Bryan to come out, and Rey came out instead. And it's like, Rey, you're awesome, but we're not booing you. We're booing the decision maker in the back. And it's like, Mustafa, we're not angry at you. It's whoever decided that this was the time to have you come back out instead of letting us know on Tuesday. If you let us know on Tuesday, we would have been invested in you here. But we're not. So, sorry. But yes, Daniel Bryan retains his championship. Yeah.
A great match. Catching Mustafa in a mid
Yes.
flip with
And
the knee,
I did
the running
see
knee.
Mustafa
for the
tweet
win.
The spot where he got
And then
kicked off the turnbuckle and into the barrier, and he's like, everything's okay, because that was a heavy hit, but he jumped.
yeah. And then of course to make sure everyone knows that Rowan's a monster, he used his claw finisher
Yeah.
to lay out Mustafa Ali.
I don't know. All right. Next up is the singles match of Becky versus Charlotte Flair, where Becky won by disqualification. What happened?
This match was not good. And I knew it wasn't going to be good because they hyped up Becky's knee injury so much that there's no way this match was going to be good unless they pulled Becky going like, oh, by the way, my knee, it's fine. It's healed weeks ago. I just been faking it to lure you in, Charlotte, and beat the living crap out of her. But no. She can barely stand all this, and Ronda comes out, attacks Becky for the DQ because if Becky wins, she's added into the WrestleMania match. I'm saying it had to be an actual pinfall or submission.
You know what?
Just to win.
I'm just happy that Becky's back in the match.
So is there a way? See, this booking was when they got to the match, they kind of realized that they wrote themselves in a bad predicament by using the knee injury for so long. Like, oh crap, she can't wrestle. How are we gonna do this? We need to get her back in the match. Well, here's what you do: is you use the knee injury, take her out. Becky doesn't even finish the match. Like, the ref forces the stoppage. Not Becky's still like, no, I'll fight, but the ref is too worried, stops the match. Charlotte technically wins. Becky's not in, and you could then build to something else to get her back in. But no, they went with the cheap way. And we're going to get more twists and turns in this stupid feud. When it doesn't need to be this complicated.
Well, at least, you know what? At least Becky's still in WrestleMania. That's all I care about right now. Yes, that's the next.
Yeah, only if we
the
can get
next
Charlotte
goal
out.
is to get Charlotte out of the
Get
match.
Charlotte out.
And the show closed off with a 6-man tag match of the Shield, Dean, Seth, and Roman defeating Baron, Bobby, and Drew. How bad was the half hour of this match? I mean, I didn't watch it.
You go ahead. You feel it. You tell me. I know, because you're a loser. No, actually, it was actually a good match. They build it up. The whole build-up was one last ride for the Shield. So the match became literally a testament to the Shield's past feuds, in a sense. The first part of the match was a slow start. It wasn't as good. It built up. It came back live. And eventually it works overall. When you see the entire match, which I definitely recommend you go see, it works. It's a very good matchup, especially seeing like the feud spilling out into the fans, like we've seen with like Evolution, the Wyatts, The crazy dive by Seth off of something. I mean, they even used the kickoff show table. And then we have the Shield come back in and make a save for Roman. And then we get some the bad guy, Bobby Lashley and Drew McIntyre come back to look like it's going to make a turnaround, but they fight them back off. That was great. Oh, by the way, for Reigns, I have to just do this for Reigns. When he hits the drive-by on Corbin, Bobby Lashley is at the corner, like kneeling down, head facing the direction he's going to run down. Reigns comes around, he pats Bobby on the head. He's just like, and then runs and kicks Corbin in the head. I was just like, I saw that. I'm just like, I saw Bobby this, and I figure maybe he's gonna interfere, and I saw him pat him. I'm like, oh, I was like, oh,
All right.
I don't know if that was planned, but that was brilliant.
I think
Regardless if it was or not, Reigns. And I guess we need to see
really
some
do feel
more of
that
these kind of
the
like
Roman
character
that we should
moments
be
from him,
getting
because
from
I
now
would
on
believe he would do something like that.
is a version of The Rock who's just having fun. Because I think Roman should for a while be like, no, dude, I could have died.
Yeah.
Like, just like Dean. Dean could have died. Seth's like,
Yep.
I almost killed my career. And they're like, it doesn't count. I'm sorry.
Doesn't count. Not the same. But
Yeah.
no, I mean, it would be kind of fun to see him play off as like, yes, he wants the Universal Championship back, but he's at the same time, he's like, I'm appreciating being back.
I'm going to cheer on Seth right
and being
now.
in front of the fans and just being able to do what I love to do. That I can get that
Right.
shot. I will get another shot at it, and I will get it back. But I'm going to appreciate who I am. Which would be fine. I still hope maybe Vince will finally say, you know what? I'm going to screw the fans over because they want to cheer him now.
See,
Reigns is turning heel. Not going to happen.
we don't necessarily
but
want
I hope.
over-the-top good guy Roman Reigns, which is what we had. I want a Roman Reigns that's not taking anything seriously.
No.
Like, I want him to be the guy that's just like, nah, dude, you know what? We're hanging loose. Like, I want good guy Roman Reigns.
But anyway, the match continued on where we got Seth. They were actually going to do a triple powerbomb to Seth through a table, the heels. To them fighting him off. Seth took out Bobby Lashley with the curb stomp on one of the announced tables. Not through it. Bobby was just there, his head pushed up, and he just went there. And then they put Drew McIntyre through the table, triple powerbomb style.
Of course.
And then they did one last, as they're referring to it, Shield Bomb
Cool.
to Baron Corbin, with Reigns getting the pinfall for the victory. And then we got one last time. Oh, and by the way, right before they gave the second Shield Bomb for the win, Rollins got a little carried away. He said something that he shouldn't necessarily said that caused all the sound to go mute for a
Oh,
few
he
seconds.
dropped an F-bomb. You know what?
He's like, one more motherfucking time. And then, yeah, no, it was a full-on F-bomb. Everything just went cut blank for like what? All the sound
Well,
gone.
at least we know that the show's on
2
a
seconds.
7-second delay.
But I was like, yes, Seth, yes. Yeah, well, we already knew that beforehand anyway, because that's how they caught the on the mishaps of Becky and Sasha to cut away or go blank for a second. So, but no, it was a good match. It was a good
Yeah.
finish, and we got
See,
one last
I don't really like that.
Shield fist to close off the show. Um,
Yeah.
I like it,
Eh.
and I don't like you, so I don't care
All
if
right.
you like it. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, by the way, I'm watching my the wave on my recording of my
You're
audio here.
quite loud sometimes. I'm much
I have some
much more
peaks as
quiet.
loud as the clap at the beginning.
All right. Well, I won this past pay-per-view
Yes,
with
you
7
are.
correct and
You're gonna have
2
to do some
wrong.
editing on this one.
Tim only got 6 correct and 3 wrong. Oh, Ring of Honor, please help me. All right.
Oh
So,
no!
yeah, just you want to run down the Ring of Honor card? We
no.
did give our predictions last week. Go ahead and check out the show, and you'll see what we predicted. But I'm going to run down the card right
Yep.
now. So we have the Briscoes versus the Villain Enterprises for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championship. Winners advance to the G1 Supercard to face the IWGP Tag Championships. Tag champions, the Gorillas of Destiny, Tama Tonga and Tonga Leo, or Loa. Sorry. Please don't hurt me. In a winner-take-all match. And yeah, that's a lot of stakes right there, man. You're eating. I know.
Mm-hmm.
But I catch you at a moment where you're just like full on mid munch.
I've been eating the entire time.
All right, next up we have a singles match for the Ring of Honor World Championship. Jay Lethal versus Matt
What's the
Taven.
next match?
Then we have yeah.
Yep. Oh, side note.
No.
Poor Matt Taven. Jay Lethal destroyed his purple strap championship belt. Yeah.
All right.
I saw a clip
next
for
up
the
is
highlight of their
Bandito
match, and
versus
I was like,
Rush.
I saw him like, oh, nice.
You guys know as much as I do about that right now. You guys might know more than I do right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we have Kenny King versus Marty Scurll in a
Well,
singles
we
match.
know Bandito, but we don't know
Yes.
anything about Rush. Oh, by the way, if you want to think that Kenny King is going to win that match in any way, shape, or form, I doubt it, because they have officially
Oh.
announced Marty Scurll is challenging for the Ring of Honor World Champion.
Sweet.
At
Oh
Madison
yeah,
Square
I
Garden.
did see that, and I can't wait for that.
They have announced it.
G1 Supercard is turning out to be an amazing card. Okay.
So we,
Yes, you did.
yeah.
All right,
and
then
by
we
the
have
way,
the
in our predictions last week,
Women of Honor
called
World
that.
Championship. It's Mayu
Okay.
Iwatani versus Kelly Klein. Then we have the Ring of Honor World Television Championship match. Jeff Cobb versus Shane Taylor.
Yep.
A tag team match between Lifeblood and the Kingdom. And then a singles match closing out what we know of the card right now of Jonathan Gresham versus Silas Young. Go ahead and check out our predictions last week for the entire card. And next week we'll try to run down what happened as best as we can tell.
We'll find out. We'll find out if Adam
Sometimes
is
being a
still the
one-week champion is all
or
I
his
need.
pathetic title run didn't even last
that's
a full
true.
week.
That's true. All right, Tim. So I need to turn the
Less
show
than a
over
week
to you
champion.
because what the hell is going on in NXT?
5 days.
I don't pay attention to NXT. I'm sorry.
Why are you looking at me? You think I actually
I know,
pay attention to
I
that
know.
place? Oh no.
I
so-
really don't. I call myself a
How
wrestling
dare you.
fan.
And you call yourself a WWE fan. Lies.
Yes, he did.
Anyway, as you anyone have heard that Tommaso Ciampa had to have neck surgery last week. Thankfully, he is doing well, though he could be out to 6 months up to 16 months, I think, total, depending on how bad the recovery goes. So Tommaso, please get well. We look forward to having you back in the ring. And by the way, AKA, nice picture of you with your neck brace on and Goldie having her
That's awesome.
neck brace on. Yes, he took a photo of Goldie with a neck brace. So he has to forfeit the title. This past week, Wednesday, they had takeover tapings here at Full Sail. Unfortunately, I have class at 5 o'clock this month, so I was unable to go. But I do know the spoilers. So if you do not want to know the spoilers, jump ahead. Don't know how long. Just jump ahead a little bit. It's not like I'm going to be repeating what happened over and over again for the next 2 minutes just to fuck with you. Maybe I will. Take a chance. Okay. But anyway, if you don't want to know the spoilers for next week's show, do definitely skip ahead, because there's spoilers for that. So what happened was Triple H came out and announced that what was supposed to happen at TakeOver New York was going to be Johnny Gargano versus Tommaso Ciampa for the NXT Championship. But because of Ciampa's neck, he has to forfeit the title, and it will be Johnny Gargano getting a title shot. But to determine who he'll face for it, that night they had a fatal five-way between, I think it was Aleister Black, Ricochet, Matt Riddle, Velveteen Dream, and Adam Cole, to determine who would be challenging, will go against him for the vacant title. Adam Cole won the Fatal 4-Way and will take on Johnny Gargano
very interested
in a 2 out of 3 falls match at TakeOver New York.
I am very interested because his name is Adam.
This is the person I wanted to take the belt from Johnny Gargano, but they can still do that. It'll be interesting to see what they do, because we haven't seen Johnny on the main roster since he got called up because of Tommaso's neck. I think what will happen will determine if they're actually going to use him on the main roster, or if they're going to say, no, we'll hold him back down in NXT. We can get someone else to come up if we need to. They shouldn't.
Yep.
They already took Aleister Black, which deserved to be up there at this point, but Ricochet got called up too soon. He should have had a better run in NXT.
Oh, yeah.
But, so, it'll be interesting to see there, but it will be a great match, we know that. And it will be interesting to see if Adam Cole does end up walking out the NXT champion.
Wow.
It would be the second time at the TakeOver before WrestleMania he walked out with gold.
Yes, he did. Oh, I've got a
last
feeling
year
he'll walk out
with being the inaugural North American champion.
Yes, he did.
So,
I've got a feeling he'll walk out champion.
I hope not, because Johnny Gargano definitely needs to have the belt before he goes to the main roster full time. Even if it's a short run, he needs to have a run.
I think that
they've been building to this the whole time.
Johnny is leaving NXT. And you leave on your back.
But we'll see what they're going to do.
I think that, Johnny is leaving NXT. Leave on your back.
I don't know. I honestly don't think they're going to be using him on the main roster. If they do, they won't be using him much. So I think he'll be. I think if they know we want him, Triple H is going to tell Vince, you can have him, but you have to give me 3 months with him in more in NXT before
Yeah,
we
'cause
actually use him again.
They got pulled
So
up
he can,
way
he
too
can
quickly.
pay off that story he been building for 3 years. Not having that run will hurt that. So, other spoilers. So if you do want, if you skipped ahead, if you do not
Yeah, I
want to
don't know,
know
jump
other
ahead
spoilers
10
for
minutes.
the NXT Takeover card, skip ahead a little bit longer. I'm going over what we know of the card so far. So, yeah. So it'll be Aleister Black and Ricochet. They won the Dusty Rhodes Classic. They will be taking on War Raiders for the tag titles for NXT at Takeover, as we kind of hinted at earlier. And then we will probably be getting a Fatal 4-Way for the women's the women's championship, because Shayna Baszler has been breaking up any match that would declare a number one contender. So it would be
Okay.
the working matchup is Shayna defending against Io Shirai, Kairi Sane,
You're going to be a little
and
angry?
Bianca Belair.
Okay.
And if Bianca Belair walks out with the belt,
I
I'm gonna be
agree with you
pissed.
on that one.
Io Shirai should walk out. Io Shirai should walk out champion.
Exactly.
This way we can get. This way we can get a Io Shirai Kairi Sane match later on for the title, because that would be an awesome match. And a little spoilers. I didn't know this because I don't pay attention. I haven't seen it. I don't really pay any attention to NXT UK, but I didn't even see it in the spoilers. But it has been apparently announced. We will get Walter versus Pete Dunne for the WWE UK Championship at TakeOver New York as well. I've been seeing that on there, so I don't know where it was announced, but apparently that's being set there. We will also have one more championship match at TakeOver New York. And it will be the Velveteen Dream defending his North American Championship.
Very nice.
Against the original bro, Matt Riddle.
Yeah.
That's going to be an interesting one because Matt Riddle's undefeated.
I think this might be Matt Riddle's
Velveteen
first
Dream
loss.
just won the NXT North American Championship. So
I think this might be Matt Riddle's first loss.
it could be. Also, again, it goes into what they're going to be doing with the NXT title.
Right.
Because they could go with, if they decide to go with Adam Cole, they could set up Velveteen Dream to be the one to take the belt off of him. Personally, I think that should be Matt Riddle, but who knows? But that would be a bigger payoff for Velveteen Dream, having a shorter North American title run, and then be going after the NXT Championship again. And then having a lengthy run with that instead. Who knows? Only time will tell. There may be one more match.
There'll be a lot
set
of
up
title
on the
matches.
card, but usually they only have 5.
But it's an NXT
And
Takeover
that's
Manhattan,
5
so
all title matches.
or New York.
So
There'll be a lot of title matches.
So it's not okay.
it'll,
Yeah, it's just New York.
Manhattan. So, New York.
it's New York.
Well,
Get it right.
now more importantly, I can tell the people that needed to skip ahead.
What
That
else do
now
we
that
have
they're here,
on the news?
now you can actually join in our conversation. Now we're going to move on to the New Japan Cup, which started back on March 8th, back at the beginning of the
hold on.
month. We're just
Hold on.
catching up to it now.
I just unplugged my speakers and my thing stopped recording. I'm recording now, but we need to do a new spike.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. All right.
All right, so now we're moving on to the New Japan Cup. And thank you, Skip Ahead people, for rejoining us. In a little bit, I'll tell you to probably catch back up with us again.
Team Dream won the
All right.
Fatal 5-Way.
All right, so right now, The New Japan Cup is going on. Started back on March 8th. It's running through to the 24th. And this year, the winner of it gets to face against Jay White for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship at the G1 Supercard on April 7th. So, who? Let's see, who's currently left in here right now? Let me run down this. We've got Tomohiro Ishii, Yoshihashi, Kazuchika Okada, Will Ospreay, Hiroshi Tanahashi, Ryusuke Taguchi, Kota Ibushi, Zack Sabre Jr., Colt Cabana, Toru Yano, Minoru Suzuki, and Sonata left in here. Who do you think should be the winner walking out of this tournament? Tim?
Oh, I'm sorry.
You got somebody?
We stopped talking about WWE, so I don't care. The rumor is that it's going to be Okada who will walk out. And ironically,
Okay.
while you were on your smoke break, I was doing my job and getting news for you, for Wrestle Talk.
I mean, that is your job, so
But I
I don't understand what you're complaining about.
I was getting more news,
Oh, okay.
up-to-date news, while you were taking a break from your busy schedule.
You know what? Whatever, man.
According to Dave Metzer, he has gotten the vibe that there's no other person who's going to walk out winning this tournament outside of Okada or Bushi.
Luckily, they could not face each other until the final.
Yep. Which would be a great
So
final.
I think, yeah, I'm looking it over right now. So right now, the matches going into the quarterfinals. Block A, I believe it's Block A. Yeah, basically, I'm going to call it Block A. Block A has, in the quarterfinals, Tomohiro Ishii versus Yoshihashi, and Kazuchika Okada versus Will Ospreay. First of all, Ospreay versus Okada is going to be it's going to be an odd styling match. And we know that Okada can pull it off. He's done it with Zack Sabre Jr., he's done it with Marty Scurll.
Yeah.
So why can't we have a great... And I believe this is the third time or the second time that they faced each other.
Yes. And Okada already has a victory over Will Ospreay.
Right.
But that was also Will Ospreay as a junior heavyweight.
Correct. He's put on weight since then.
I don't think he's technically in the heavyweight division because he's the neverweight openweight champion right now.
Right.
And I still think he weighs in below as a junior heavyweight. But he's been wrestling more heavyweight matches, meaning he's transitioning into the heavyweight division, which is great.
Yeah, he might be probably weighing in at about 200 pounds right now because he has a thin... Well, I mean, he stopped having a thin figure.
Yeah.
He is bulking up.
Yes. So it will be interesting to see how this goes about. But again, it's probably going to be Okada going over because Ospreay just had a match with Jay White and lost. It was not for the title, but so that why would we do that again? You know, it would be big. It broke the internet for a little bit. Well, the wrestling internet, not the actual internet. So it would be a good way to put it back on there. But if Ospreay wouldn't be winning the belt, there's no point in putting him in the match. Same thing goes with Kota Ibushi. If he's not going to take the belt, you don't put him in the match. Okada makes more sense because him and Jay White have been having a feud for months now.
Right.
So there's already heat there. Put the belt on there. It's great. Just adds more to it. And you can continue that. And then if Okada loses, it doesn't hurt him.
No, not really.
I don't think a loss to if Kota was put in the match and lost, it wouldn't hurt him that much. But at the same time, why would you want to hurt him?
Right.
Okada's the only person. He's basically accelerated to the level of John Cena in WWE, where if he takes a loss, it's not going to hurt him.
No, you'll see him back in a couple of months.
Yes. Um, so, and I've already stated how I'd like to see Kota Ibushi be the one to take the belt off of Jay White, my bad. Hey, I'd like to take the belt off of Jay Lethal as well from Ring of Honor.
Yeah, why not?
But that would be a great way to tie that all in.
Yeah.
But who knows? We'll see. But so definitely pay attention to that. I've been hearing that there's been some really good matches in this tournament. And the ironic part about this tournament, though, out of all the tournaments New Japan has, it's the only one, I believe, maybe one other, but it's the only one that actually has it's a traditional tournament. It's not a round robin tournament, which like all the other ones are.
This is a straight single elimination tournament.
Yep. So, and it's done over like a month, which is awesome.
Yeah, this year it's going from March 8th all the way to the 24th.
Yeah.
So they don't have long after winning before they're cashing it in too.
Yep. Because Zack Sabre Jr., who won it last year, got to face Okada for the title at their pay-per-view in April, I believe, or they had.
Let's see.
Because I think he went right after that, I think we went to the Kenny Omega Okada 4 match.
Yeah.
So it's tradition. Instead of doing it in April, they're just going to do it at the Supercard. Well, technically it's in April, but they'll be doing it at Supercard instead of their traditional what they would do it at, which is great because it's a big card. They need to, Ring of Honor and New Japan need that to be successful, so you get a big match. And Okada is their number one guy.
He's Big Match Okada. Come on.
And unfortunately, because Kenny Omega left, he really is. They need someone in there.
Yeah.
So, though the interesting rumor was that if Kenny did end up re-signing with New Japan, it was going to be Okada Omega 5.
See, damn it. I mean, I'm glad that Kenny's, going off to do, work with his friends and see what takes, where his life goes from there. At the same time, the what ifs of New Japan right now, because it would have been, he would have held it right through this.
Yep. I'm glad we're not getting Omega Okada 5 because those 3 matches were so well done. We need a big break between another one.
Oh, yeah.
We need like 2 or 3 years before we get Okada Omega 5.
At this point.
So it's a good thing. What else do we have on the news, Doc?
Hey. Speaking of New Japan, the Bullet Club has a bit of a beef going on with the What Culture Wrestling Boys. Not exactly sure how it started, but it really came down to a couple of guys from What Culture wanted to join the Bullet Club. They did not do so well. Tama Tonga has been insulting them on Twitter, and then it just became everyone associated with What Culture Wrestling. Simon Miller's been involved, like everyone over there. And luckily, though, the Bullet Club...
Oh, we're still talking about not WWE stuff?
Yeah, still not WWE stuff.
Boring.
You can go back to sleep.
Boring. I heard What Culture and I'm out.
But, it really did start all back with a video that What Culture did that is the Bullet Club dead? And Tama Tonga's like, no, we're not dead. We're here. We're live. And screw you guys. But lately, so on April 6th, the Bullet Club is throwing their block party in New Jersey. And the really cool thing is, on April 6th, or that weekend, What Culture is doing a convention in the area, too. And the Bullet Club's like, come on down, guys. Come on down, see what happens. Join the block party. Come on, come on. We're going to beat you guys up. Simon Miller, we're going to beat you up, too.
Hey, Tomotaga, no, don't waste your time with woke culture. Go beat up those jerk-offs from
Actually,
Cultaholic.
no, because Tomatonga's got got the Cultaholic boys' backs. Like, he has such respect for them. He loves those boys. They're awesome. But those woke culture guys, screw them.
Screw them both. Wrestle talk all the way.
I don't even know if it. Tomatonga's over there like, wrestle what? Yeah, doesn't even make sense. Whatever. But yeah, basically, I've been enjoying the back and forth between them on Twitter, and through their own videos. It's clearly tongue in cheek. Everyone's having fun, and I'm looking forward to seeing how everyone comes together over what is probably the biggest weekend of wrestling in general right now.
Yep. So.
I got really nothing else right now. Nothing. You got anything?
Interesting. Other than the rumor that John Cena is going to be Kurt Angle's final match at WrestleMania, no.
Okay, you know what? I like that. I like the idea of John Cena being the one to retire Kurt Angle. Seeing that Kurt is the one who introduced John Cena to the WWE universe.
Yeah, I mean, it makes a good story. Right now, it's only rumored, but I would rather see Samoa Joe and John Cena for the United States Championship. Just me, but it does make sense to have Cena in that match.
Let Cena be the Shawn Michaels to Ric Flair. Yes.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for you. Let us know what your thoughts of Fastlane down in the comment section. Also down in the comment section, let us know what you think of Adam's face. I know you don't get to see it. Feel lucky. But to try to describe what you think, how hideous this man's face is.
What is your obsession with my face, man?
On your way down to the comment section, Chica, you have to go by and do a few things on the way down there. That first one is going to be to give us a thumbs up. We've been talking for an hour. And part of that hour has been Adam talking. I know how hard it is to listen to that guy talk. So, clearly you're enjoying listening to me at least. So, give us a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up if you don't like Adam's voice as well.
We're hoping for like 5 this week.
While you're there, also down there, be sure to hit subscribe.
Ding, ding.
Ring the bell. Did you come up with a better slogan this week?
We haven't really. I have nothing better than joining in on the fun of the channel.
That's dumb. Because you added a bunch of words.
You can become a zopper.
No.
That's terrible.
Ring that bell and help us come up with a better
down in the
slogan.
comment section.
But other than that, Adam, you may be the predictions champion for now. You may lose it tonight, but if you don't, you'll definitely lose it at WrestleMania.
We'll see.
And you're...
Damn it.